All right, good evening, folks. This is what we are having for dinner. I actually got this recipe off cooks.com on the internet, and it looked pretty good. So I just had a hankering for some fajitas, and I decided I'd try this recipe. Okay, so this is a recipe. All right, the ingredients are, let's see, 4 green peppers. I'm doubling that recipe. All right. We got 1 cup of dressing. This is balsamic vinaigrette. I know that it calls for Italian dressing, but we're going to use this one. I got 2 pounds of steak that I've cut into strips. I got 2 little limes that really need to be used. I got a bunch of sliced tomatoes that we're going to be able to use to put on them. I got 2 onions that I've sliced, and I've got some flour tortillas. And we also got some seasoning. Here's the seasoning that we're going to use in place of the chili powder. All right, because I can't find my chili powder. So this will be just fine. All right, so to this bunch of slices of steak, we're going to put in half of our dressing. Okay. And we're going to put in 1 teaspoon of our taco seasoning. All right, I'm going to sprinkle in our seasoning. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to toss it together. Alright, so you're just going to move this around and get everything coated. Okay, and then we're going to set this aside. It says for a half hour, but we'll see when I think it's ready. Okay, there we go. Looks like it's pretty well coated. Now it's just going to sit and marinate. Okay. All right, according to this recipe, we are going to saute our onions and peppers in the remaining dressing. So I've got the dressing in this pan, and I've got it on about medium heat, I suppose you'd call it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get those onions and peppers in there. All right, we are adding our onions. Okay, there we are. All right, and now we're going to add our peppers. Okay, and we are going to saute them. This is kind of strange. I'm using a wok, but it seems to work pretty good for Chinese food, so why not try it with a little Mexican food? Because you use onions and peppers in both cuisines. So we're gonna see what we can do with it. Yeah, it seems to be
Smells
working.
good.
Well, thank you. You can already smell those onions, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's gonna be very
Smell the
flavorful.
peppers too.
Yeah. There we go. Looking good. Okay. Now, you're just going to want to break down your onions a little bit. Alright. Oh, I've got a pepper there that's kind of large. Let me take that out and slice that up a little bit. My granddaughter was helping me slice up the vegetables, so she might have missed that one a little bit.
She always tries to help.
Yeah, she does. She loves to cook with me. She's a good kid. All my grandkids are good. I can't complain. Pretty well blessed. There we are. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and let this cook, and we'll be back. Alright, I went ahead and covered it with a lid to kind of steam those vegetables a little bit. They're cooking well, so just want to show you what I did. Alright, I got thinking about it, and I think I want to put a little garlic powder in there. That's just to taste, okay, because I don't have an exact measurement. And we're going to put a little bit of this taco seasoning in there. And how about a little black pepper? Okay. There we go. I think that's going to be good. And mix this up a little bit. Try not to steam y'all up, so. Oh boy. Uh-oh! I'm steaming you. Okay. Doesn't that smell good? Oh. If only you guys had smell-o-vision. Yummy, yummy. Oh boy. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on this a little bit. Let it finish cooking the rest of the way through. And then we'll get started cooking our meat. Alright, this looks like it's pretty well done. So we're going to go ahead and remove this to a bowl and set it aside. Alright, I went ahead and added the meat to that empty skillet. And now we're going to saute it. And I'm just going to stir it around with our tongs. Alright, here is what it's looking like. Okay. And we're just going to keep cooking that until it looks like it's done to our liking. We do not want tough meat though, so we're going to have to keep turning this. Alright, but how about that? That's going to be so flavorful. I'm thinking about adding some garlic powder. Yeah, like that. And a little, oops, I dropped that one. Okay. And a little bit of taco seasoning more. Okay, and a little bit of black pepper. Like we did the onions and peppers. Okay, there we are. And let's mix this in. How about that? There we are. Alright, we're going to let that finish cooking. We'll be back. Alright, we're going to go ahead and build our fajita. So first things first, we're going to put our meat down in a nice sort of straight line. Okay, well, it's not cooperating. There we go, pretty good. Now we're going to add some of the onions and peppers. Okay, let's get some onions. Whoops. That looks like more peppers. Okay, and if you want, you can add a tomato or two. There we go. And if you want, you can add some of the lime juice to the top of it. I'm not going to do that this time because my husband's going to get this dish and I'm not really sure how he would enjoy that. So anyway, doesn't this look yummy? This is his meal. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and give this to him, and you guys give this a try. Okay. You can also add some Worcestershire sauce to this if you like. You can add some chili powder to this if you like. Well, anyway, you can do a lot of things with this. All right. Even some mushrooms are good with this. All right. So you guys have a good night and take care.